Good afternoon, guys. How's everyone doing?
Afternoon, my bro. Good, and you?
All good, all good, all good. Got the God's elixir here, black coffee. It gives you superpowers, man. It really does, doesn't it?
Just drink mine like 1 hour ago, probably.
Oh no way, man. I need that. I need that quick, rush of caffeine right before I start my trading. Honestly, bro. I need it like right away.
See, damn, bro.
Gold's actually moving a little bit, isn't it?
Yeah,
Nice, nice, nice. And we have news coming in today as well, I think. Yeah, look at that. So we kind of need to wait for this to sort of like do its thing before we can technically start our analysis, because I'm really not interested in taking anything before 1:15 to 1:30. So I think for the next half an hour we most likely will be staying out of the markets. So yeah, good afternoon to everyone else. How are you guys doing? Where is everyone else? How are you, my brother Moss?
Moss is always in the building, man.
Yes, sir. We love that. We love that. Consistency is the key. Okay. And you also post it on Insta. Bro, just kind of like double post it on Discord as well that we are live, please. Cheers. You know, at everyone. You know how to do that, right? At everyone.
I just do
Yeah.
it.
Nice.
I can do it on the presentation too.
Cheers, bro.
Damn, bro. 154 people on Discord.
Yeah, we got a lot of people in Discord, man.
Bro, where is Samino? You remember that moderator too? Disappeared.
Yeah. I remember his name was Samita. Yeah. I remember. Oh yeah, you know? Remember? You can see my screen.
Yeah.
There you go, bro. Today's the day, man. Today's the day, bro.
Sir.
Yeah. Yeah, let's give it a couple of minutes before we start the analysis.
Damn, bro, finally weather is nice, man.
Yeah.
Finally, man.
Is it cold or hot?
Oh, finally it's kind of nice, man.
Okay.
27 degrees.
That's so nice, man. 27 is like the perfect.
Yeah.
Perfect, yeah.
It's not too cold and not too hot, you know?
I agree. 20, yeah, it's very nice. Very nice.
It might be fun, man.
Yeah, today we got a lot of news coming in, man. A lot of news. Today's gonna be super fun. But as I said, I want to wait for like another couple minutes before starting the analysis. At the moment, the analysis are quite pointless because for the next sort of 15 minutes or so, won't be able to do anything.
Yeah. And that's kind of our session timing, bro.
1 second.
Like the... Are you, Moss? Are you there? Or are you working?
Bro, give people some gems about risk management, dynamic risk. Tell them, you know.
Yeah, we can do like a little explanation about the risk management that we will
Yeah,
be
you
using.
you
Right?
you do that because I'm quickly just sorting something out. I'm gonna let you do it, okay?
Okay, bro. Okay.
Okay.
Moss is saying forever working, bro. Okay, man. Okay, guys, imagine now we are applying some sort of risk management that increases our probability to win and decreases our probability to lose, you know? So imagine you have like $100 to risk per trade, you know? Per trade? No, per day, right? Per day, you know? You risk it in one trade, right? And you secure, imagine you secure half of the position. It's like 50. You're up 50 for the day. And you just secure half of the position, you know? Can be a quick scalp, you know, high probability trade. We know that majority of our trades like goes to half of the profits. It's rare one trade goes straight to the stop loss or something like that. So we know that we can secure this much off of the position on the first position, you know. On the second trade, if happens, you know, because there's sometimes that we have opportunity and other times that we don't have it, you know. So on the second trade, our risk gonna be 150 for the second trade, you know. What you need to secure, you just need to secure less 0.25%, you know. So you can see the probabilities, you know. 0.25%, I think was that. And we're gonna secure another $50. That's our target hit for the day, you know. Risking the $100 initial balance, you know. What do you guys think? You like the strategy? Give us like a hedge, you know. But we need to be very, 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 very like disciplined, because if this first trade goes like to stop us or something, because nothing in the market is certain, you know, you need to like stop your day. You're done for the day, you know.
Exactly. It kind of like goes back to just having that loss limit in place and having that sort
Exactly.
of trading plan in place. Because look, there's different ways of like achieving your profit target. Just like, you know, there's different ways of achieving your stop limits. Not achieving, but you know, there's different ways you can let your stop limits get hit.
Yeah, and we are not talking about we're not talking about like risking 10 100 pips to secure like 20 pips or 10 pips. Oh, yeah, we're talking about risking one to win one, or if you want to talk like particularly, one trade to risk one to win 0.5, because we're just gonna need like 1 day or 2 days max to recover this first loss, you know. We don't gonna need like 10 days to recover. Makes sense, guys? You understand it? Okay. Wait. If you guys don't understand something, You can always ask because, you know, my English is not like the best of the world, so you can always ask
No,
me.
bro, your English is really good now. I understood everything that you said, honestly.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, your English is getting really, really good, bro. Really, really good. Also, bro, like, at the end of the day, like, let me ask you a question. Like, is your trading systematic? If my
Yeah.
question was to you, if you could tell us what's the difference between systematic trading and gambling? Or like amateur trading, right? Because systematic trading kind of makes it professional trading, right? So if I was to ask that to you, what makes your trading systematic?
I think the whole difference is like respecting the loss limit and respecting the target limit, target hit,
Yeah, but
I think
what
that's
what
like
what are
the
some of the
essential,
things? What are some of the things like you have in place to make it systematic? Is the question.
Oh, okay. We have our playbook, risk management. We know how much we're gonna lose or win for the day. We have limits to do it, you know. We have our analysis, everything on point. That's it, man. But I think the key is like respecting the plan, because sometimes we respect like when we respect when we win, but when we lose, we don't respect it. And that's the key. We need to be strict to wins and strict to losses, because losses are part of the game. Makes sense, bro, right?
Bro, give me a couple minutes, please. You take
Hello?
up.
Okay. What do you guys think? Say me in the chat. What do you think? We have the playbook. We have the setups. We register kind of the. Oh, okay. Let me see. What you guys are saying. And the news should be bearish or good. Bro, we can't predict news, because we don't
Do you
have
consider
access.
SMC? No, we just do what we know best. Or sticks. We just stick with what we know works best for us. Like nothing else, guys. We got our own way of trading, our own strategy.
The news should be very. No, bro. Yeah, we can't, bro. We can't predict nothing based on forecast news. We can see the results, yeah. But bro, I see gold sometimes with positive news for dollar. I see gold fly. So I think we can't predict nothing, man. We just need to stay out because we don't have the information. So we need to like wait, see the numbers, waiting, see the numbers, and be bearish gold if the. Afternoon, my bro, Uber. Yeah, bro, it's simple, man. If the news is positive, dollar gonna be strong. So gold should drop. If the news was negative for dollar, gold should pump. Idealistic is like that. Because when the dollar goes strong, gold goes down. if the dollars go weaker, gold goes up, you know, because gold is a safe haven, and when we have uncertainty in the markets, people pump money into gold, you know. Let me take a look, bro. Yeah, bro. Previous one was good for currency, good for dollar. Yeah, you're right, bro. Bullish for dollar, bearish for gold, you know. Idealistic, you know, like normal. Morning, my bro, Grim. How are you? Oh, but sorry, bro. Yeah, so that is what time forecast is bullish. Yeah, bro, I think I'm understanding, man. Forecast news was bullish for dollar. Oh, okay, bro. Okay. Okay, now I get it, bro. Yeah. Hello, my bro. Albanian, how are you? All good, all good? It's gonna be a fun day, man. Euro is... Yeah, bro. All good, all good. Everything's good. But the best, man, is the weather, bro. Starting to get some sun in Portugal. Last week was
But yeah, guys, the news
rainy.
is about to drop in another minute, and then from there we'll start analyzing the markets. But there's no point kind of like analyzing anything for the next 15 minutes or so, because we'll mainly be taking those trades after like the news kicks in, which is the unemployment claims. So give me like 5 more minutes, guys.
Oh. Yeah, bro. Yeah, positive news. Positive news for dollar. So I think gold should pump. Should drop, yeah. Should drop. Let's see. In Portugal, bro. I'm from Coimbra, you know? Coimbra, on the center of Portugal. More on the center. Do you know Portugal? I've been here. I've been here in Portugal. Do you know, bro? Yeah, Coimbra. Coimbra. In Portuguese, Coimbra. In English, Coimbra. Coimbra. Oh, okay, bro. Okay, my bro. What's the city that you've been, bro, in Portugal? Probably Algarve, right? Like more for the south. Or Lisbon. Yeah. What's dropping? That's nice, bro. I think normally people don't know Coimbra, you know? They know Lisbon, they know Algarve, you know, Vila Moura, you know? But yeah, Coimbra in Portugal is like recognized, but people know more about Porto, Lisbon, and Algarve.
Yes, sir. What were the numbers? Hasn't really.
Positive numbers.
Nice, nice, nice. We've just got another 12 minutes left before we get more news. And then hopefully we should be able to have some fun. But yeah, kind of just need to stay out of it before they drop the numbers. I want to visit Portugal maybe next year, maybe. Bro, I'm visiting Albania soon, man.
Yeah, bro.
I'm visiting Albania soon because I got a
Very
couple.
nice.
Yeah, Albania is really, really nice, man. Because my friends, man, they've been telling me to come down to Albania for so long now. You know, they always go down to Albania. So yeah, bro, I'm coming down there. I'm coming to Portugal as well. Follow trends. What's happening, Flo? What's happening, Crims? Morning, morning, morning. Good afternoon to everyone that's watching. But yeah, guys, let's just wait for another couple minutes. Let's just let the news drop, and then once the news drops, we have more certainty in the markets, we shall take it. Until then, the only thing is, right, I just don't want to kind of have a bias in my head. That's why I'm not analyzing the markets. As soon as they give you a drop, the news drop in the next 11 minutes or so, then we should have the first 15 minutes, which is the confirmation, right, that we need. Yeah, bro, you should come. We will meet for sure. Yeah, 100%, bro. 100% we will. 100%. What's happening, Joe? What's happening, Moss? Hopefully you guys are good. But yeah, I think they've kind of like taken it back up now, haven't they? After giving you that initial drop. There you go. See? Taking it straight back up. But yeah, let's just give it a little bit more. Wait for the next news to drop. How big was the drop here, though? 62 pips. Not bad, not bad, not bad. So what are the next numbers going to be? Because unemployment claim is a massive high impact. This is a high impact news event which can potentially give you 100 pips in literally the first minute or two. So the impact that this news has is very high. So ADP non-farm employment change is the first initial leg they're giving you. So this is where we need to see what the next leg is, either down or up. But yeah, look at that. Man, this is Titanic now. It's just a Titanic. Just a Titanic. What are you eating, bro? Oh, I thought you was eating like an ice lolly or something.
No, bro.
Oh. I was like, bro, sat here eating ice cream at this time. Is it that hot in Portugal? Oh man, what happened to intermittent fasting? But yeah, I don't
Bro,
really care.
I'm not even with t-shirt, bro.
Yeah, no, I don't really care about this drop at the moment, to be honest with you. I need the numbers before anything else. Until then, I'm staying out of the markets. 9 more minutes. 9 more minutes. Then we shall have some fun. But at the moment, nothing really. Need to wait for 9 more minutes.
It's like a pen, bro.
Okay, I thought it was an ice lolly, man. I was like, oh, is it that hot in Portugal? Guys eating ice cream at this time. But yeah. So unemployment claims, the expected numbers, the forecasted numbers are 236,000. Previously, what was the previous numbers? Okay, oh my bad. So for the past two unemployment claim, for the past 2 sessions, it was actually positive, relatively positive. Oh, look at this though. This must have made price just fly. But yeah, look at that. Expected, not much of a difference, just relatively positive. And then again, but mostly it's positive. So if we are kind of like getting positive numbers now, and then next bit of leg is a gain to the downside, then most likely I think we'll see this daily lows getting violated, right? And how much has the daily moved altogether? It's moved about 150 pips. So yeah, I think should have a clean target to the downside for sure, if they again give you positive numbers, right? So that should be sort of like your daily target. And let's say if they do give you an initial 100 pip drop, yeah, that's such a realistic play in the markets. But as I said, I need to wait for the numbers, see what the numbers do. Just don't want to build a bias at the moment. Once we have the numbers, we shall take it down or take it up. 6 minutes and 52 seconds left. Bro, I'll be right back, okay?
Okay. Yeah, bro. Albanian. What city, man? You want to go for the center, south, north? Oh, yeah, bro. Porto is very nice, man. Porto is very nice, bro. Very nice, man. Bro, but you should look into Porto Covo. Porto Covo. You know, bro, that's clean, bro. I don't know what you like, bro, but it's very, very peaceful, you know. Porto Covo. Now, if you like to see, yeah, bro, if you like more movement, you know, Lisbon and Porto are like perfect, you know. But I'm gonna put on the chat, bro, the city, bro. For you take a look, okay? Take a look on that, bro, and you see, man, it's peaceful, bro. It's like very clean, very nice beaches. I have also see some beautiful. Yeah, bro. You have the Berlengas, you know. It's very nice too. Yeah, bro. You have some good stuff here, bro. I think Portugal is like it's very good, bro. Very safe, you know. Safety is very nice in Portugal, bro. That's one of the things. That I think is like it's the very important, bro. You need to be safe, man. Like, and I've been in Lisbon and Porto like a couple of times, man. And normally there are the bigger cities, you know. Yeah, yeah, bro. I never visit Albania, man. But I have some friends too that visit Albania, bro. And bro, yeah, that's another level. It depends, man. It depends, bro. Like in Porto, it depends, bro. Yeah, but general, bro, people here are very friendly, man. Yeah, there is. Bro, I need to see, bro. I need to see Albanian photos. Damn, that's clean, bro. That's very clean, man. Bro, why do you want to visit Portugal? Look at Albania, man. Crazy. Yeah, bro, I listen. One of my friends go like in the trip with some friends and they're visiting Albania, bro. And he has a very nice, very good time, bro. Yeah, yeah, bro. But if you came to Portugal, bro, I think, bro, you're gonna like more the south, you know, south of Portugal, like Algarve, Vila Moura, like that kind of stuff, bro. Because Lisbon, bro, personally, I don't really like Lisbon, you know, because it's like, bro, I don't like it, bro. I like Porto, I like Algarve. You need to search for Peniche too. It's very good, man. Very new Porto Covo, very nice like spots, man. I think you if you came to Portugal, bro, you will really like it, you know. Bro, and you can always send me some message on Insta, on Discord, and we discussed about it, bro. There are some very good
Yes, bro.
cities here, you know,
Okay, cool. We've got like
very
2 minutes left
good
now.
cities.
Nuno, let's focus now. Everyone, let's focus. Got news
You
coming
can
in.
come to Coimbra, bro. It's
Oh,
nice too,
snap, my bad.
but
Sorry,
yeah.
bro. I was muted. I was talking. My bad. I
Oh,
was
okay,
muted.
okay, okay.
But yeah, let's focus now because news is
Okay,
about
two
to drop.
minutes left.
2 minutes left. Yeah. Even going based off just the monthly now, super bearish at the moment, right? Like, let's also start to kind of like measure out this monthly range, the open monthly candle, because look at the upper wick, right? You need to understand is a new monthly open now, so they sort of need to give you that sort of sustainable pullback. So either with the negative numbers we start to see gold pulling all the way back up to the key levels that we have. Again, the main key level which we have is up here at this point, right, which is the 50% level going based off the previous monthly candle. So if we can just mark this here, give me a second, that would be your 2006.61 level. So let's mark this out. But again, we understand that this is quite far away, right? Gotta be really realistic here, guys. So even before we start to sort of like tap this level here, we've got a bunch of key levels. If we just go down to your weekly as well as your daily range, But again, this is your monthly highs at the moment. I think it's the same daily candle, isn't it? The daily candle is the monthly candle at the moment. Yeah. So basically your intraday play now, let's just mark out the daily highs as well as the daily lows. Okay, the numbers have dropped. I think it's negative numbers, is it not? Must be negative numbers. Let me know if you guys have the numbers, please. Let me know.
No, not
For
yet,
me,
bro.
it's still saying pending at the moment, but I think it's negative numbers. It is negative numbers. So even going based off the weekly at this point, it has retested this key level over here for us now. So same thing applies on the weekly. Either we see a wick fill and break scenario. If it is a wick fill and break scenario, then the weekly highs are all the way up here, which is the previous weekly highs, right? If the numbers are super negative, again, we need to wait for our confirmation. Still have another 15 minutes left now. I think numbers are negative. Oh, yeah. Look at that. Positive numbers. No? Oh, negative numbers, actually. My bad. Look at that. See it?
Yeah.
Negative numbers with unemployment claims. So this is where price should be spiking up now. There you go. There you go. There you go. And at this point, this is your news drop as well from earlier on. So most likely they will fill this gap in at this point, because there most likely is a gap up here on some of the brokers, because this was literally in a span of like a couple minutes they gave you this initial leg down. So again, going based off your intraday range, right, we've got the daily highs as well as the daily lows. This is a major resistance level on the 4H. Looking to the left now, we've got such a clean play to the top side, again anticipating that correction, right, because it is a new monthly open, which is again the same intraday range anyway. So technically we're looking for this daily highs breakout. You see what I'm looking for, right?
Yeah, bro.
So your daily highs breakout, because again, I'm not really anticipating a fake out, but if it sets up, then it sets up, we'll take it down. But because the daily has only moved about how much altogether now, it's moved about 150 pips. So even realistically talking, right, let's say they give you that retest of the previous daily highs, that's your 200 pip range. And then from the previous daily highs, that's when you can get your previous daily highs fake out scenario, PDH fake out. But until then, I am anticipating gold to start pumping up now. But what we need to see at this point now is a clean fake out above this. I think this is the same exact scenario which we did trade yesterday as well. Do you guys remember? 1:30 minute ended up closing super bearish. Next one opened and kind of like caused a clean fake out, and then from there, because we had such clean traffic to the left, we took that buy position. I think it might be something very similar setting up. If we do see a break above this, I think it could be a clean fake out setting up above this area here. So I'll just set alert on this. Again, I don't recommend taking any positions just yet. Give it at least like another 10 minutes or so. Let it settle down a little bit. Let it just calm down a little bit, because at the moment it's very volatile because of two major high impact news drops. So give it a little bit more, maybe 5-10 minutes. Let's just let it calm down a little bit, see which way the markets want to go, and then from there we should be able to take something. So let's give it a little bit. On the 4H now, I am looking for some sort of a break above this resistance level, because if we do get the resistance here being turned into a support level now, the next 4H can give us a nasty push to the top side. And so that's about another 27 minutes away, the new 4H open now. And if this 4H gives us that confirmation, again, think about it, right? You got the new monthly open. You've also got the intraday, which is only 150 pip range. And let's say if they do want to give you that sort of pullback now on the monthly, again, we've got the main pullback level all the way up here, which is your major key level, just going based on the monthly, right? Let's see, previous monthly, 50% level. This will be your max pullback level on the monthly, right? But it doesn't mean that the monthly can't reject off of any other key levels. We've got a lot of key levels before we start to tap your main key level, right? So, because that's about 400 pips away. Realistically talking, we're not going to see gold pumping up 400 pips today unless there is something crazy going on, which has to be fundamentals, right? We do have news coming in at 3 o'clock again. So if we can get opportunity now, we should be also able to get opportunity during New York Stock Exchange open, and then after 3 o'clock we should have another opportunity. So again, guys, just have patience, no FOMO. We've got so much time left. We literally have, I think today we've got until 4 o'clock easily. That's me being realistic, right? Easily got till 4 o'clock. And I think after 4 they might sort of like start killing the volatility because of the news. There being so much news and then so much volatility. But again, look at the daily range. It hasn't even given you a 200 pip breakout. So I think a confirmation now with this 4H would be the sweet spot sort of thing that we're looking for. If this one closes above this resistance area here, the next 4H gives us that minimum pullback, because we have been kind of like observing the behavior of these 4H candles. And what they do is they give you a minimum pullback. They don't give you a full correction. So when I say full correction, right, I'm talking about the 50% retest. They actually don't give you a full correction. They just give you a minimum pullback. I think they are retesting 78% to 61% recently, right, on the 4H, you know, before giving you that so crazy pump up. Are they not?
Sometimes it's just a drop, bro.
Yeah,
Or a
exactly.
pump, you know.
Exactly.
That's very like,
Yeah. But they're not giving you those full corrections anymore. So that's the same sort of idea I'm thinking about now. Kind of like anticipating gold to pump up till 75, because 75 is that sort of like key level for us as well. And you can see, looking to the left as well, you've got such clean traffic, man. Look at it, just look at this whole range to the downside. Such clean traffic to the top side. All you need to do is just kind of like wait for this to set up. As soon as this sets up, just like go for it. Just don't hesitate. Start buying gold. But you do need that confirmation though. You need to sort of stay out of the markets for another 24 minutes or so. But that's just one confirmation I'm looking for, right? Let's see what they sort of do in the next 15 minutes or so as well. Because the first 15 minutes, I'm not touching anything, man. I just want to see what they do in the next 15 minutes. Because realistically talking now, if they do start breaking below the support candle, most likely they will start driving the price all the way down again. Buys above 1968. Oh man, PDC analyst is back. 1968. He says 1968. Yeah, that's exactly what I'm looking for as well. Because again, understand the 4H candles. Let me try and annotate to make it easier for you guys how the 4H candles have been printing recently. So you get one massive candle, right? This is how they've been kind of like printing these candles recently. You get one massive candle. So at the moment we know where the resistance is, right? So let's say, let me just try and kind of like annotate this candle. Let's say this candle sort of closes above this resistance, this candle that we've got open now, right? The next one will literally give you a minimum pullback of maybe the 78% level which we have here. And the minute it gives us a pullback, if it starts to give us a breakout past this area, bingo, that's the position that I'm interested in. But the only way we can kind of like take this position is if we have those confirmations, right? So after the news dropped, we've got the first 15 minutes that we sort of need to wait for. That's your first confirmation. And if we do start getting some sort of a closure above this resistance here, then guys, we've got such a clean traffic to the left as well. Look at all of this range to the left. Such clean traffic. So we're technically looking to see if we can imitate something like this. Obviously, this was your move to the downside, right? But again, it doesn't matter if it's to the downside or to the top side. It is all a game of orders, right? We understand that within this sort of range now, price had no issue dropping, right? There was no massive rejections. So that's kind of what we are looking to imitate, but to the top side now. So in order for us to kind of like capitalize on something like this, this is a key level, and we do need gold to start clearing this level. So some sort of a closure now on the 4H will be a major confirmation, and then you'll have like a lot of confidence in this trade, right? At the end of the day, is a psychological game. So if you can wait for this level here to just get cleared, some sort of a closure above this, now you don't just have a 15-minute confirmation, you have a 15-minute confirmation, 30-minute confirmation, and a 4H confirmation. Understand one thing, right? 4H is a major confirmation, guys. It's a HTF confirmation. So with the 4H confirmation now, you can literally just close your eyes and let it play out. Because obviously your stop losses will be in sensible places. You know, they will be below the 30-minute lows, the 15-minute lows. So you've got such a nice clean position setting up. And this is again what I spoke about earlier, the idea I discussed with you guys. This is exactly what happened yesterday as well. Do you guys remember the last position we took yesterday? This is exactly how it played out. You had one massive bearish candle, and then the next one broke the highs, and then it just started to pump up. And now look to the left, right? The only issue that I have at the moment is this resistance here. But once I kind of have the 4H opening, to a certain extent, I will start to ignore this low time frame resistance, because I understand how the 4H behaves. So you see how the new 4H is kind of like this sort of confluence I need to capitalize on this pump, because the timing is super important, guys. It is super important, the timing. And kind of like taking something now would be a little bit silly, because think about it, right? Within this half an hour, what was the job of this 30-minute candle? The job of this 30-minute candle was to either cause a fake out above here or retest this resistance and start rejecting, right? So this candle has done its job now. So we technically need to wait for the next candle to sort of give us that next play, right? Either to the top side or to the downside. So that's why it's super important for us to wait for the next 20 minutes or so. But yeah, they're also forming that support candle here now. If they do start violating the lows over here with the next candle, they can give you a really nasty drop on gold, since the news was super positive. The first news was super positive, and then they gave you the negative numbers, but it was relatively negative. It wasn't, you know, anything too significant. So you can, again, to a certain extent, ignore these numbers. And if this is the pump done due to the news, then most likely on the break of this, you are coming down to the lows. And this is where you have the 4H range anyway, right? You sort of just need to wait for it. And anything above this, if the next 4H does not cause a fake out, I'm looking for that pump. You've got a clean range of about 60 pips to the top side. And this is a realistic play, guys, because look how much the daily has moved altogether. So if we can get closure above this resistance area, man, I think it's going to start pumping up. It will just turn into a rocket ship today. And if we do start clearing this area here, start going past this area, you need to understand another thing. There's a lot of liquidity above this area. So as soon as your liquidity gets taken out, all of your pending orders, they start to get triggered up here. You can again see another spike up of approximately another 50 pips. So look at this, right? So you've got plenty of range to the top side. You just sort of need to wait for it to set up. That's all it is. And you've got another 18 minutes left before the new 4H opens. What time was the trade taken yesterday, Nuno? Do you remember the last position we took? Because I want to show something to you guys. It's basically the same thing we took yesterday. I think, was it this one around, was it around 1500, 3 o'clock? The last position which we took. Bro, you're muted, by the way, if you're saying something.
Let me take a look, bro.
Yeah, I think it was this position, man, around 13. Was it around 1500, which is 3 o'clock?
It was this one.
Yeah. So basically, look at the same thing, right? You had a bearish candle, massive bearish candle, right? Massive bearish candle, and look, we're kind of like printing the same thing, right? But again, how did this bearish candle close? Let's kind of like just measure out the range, right? So these are the lows and these are the highs. So you can see that, right? It closed above the 50% level, technically making this candle invalid, right? So now same thing applies here, right? If this open candle, this open bullish candle ends up closing above this area, you're technically seeing the same thing playing out once again. It just looks different. Visually, it looks different, but at the end of the day, it's the same thing, right? You're making the previous candle invalid. So the candle after this, which is the new 4H candle, that opens up. It gives you like a minimum pullback of maybe, I don't know, like 5 pips, 10 pips. And from there, it starts to pump up aggressively. I'm looking for that breakout scenario, because you have the confirmations now, right? Because this candle is making the previous candle invalid. We just need that breakout candle, which is maybe setting up in the next 15 minutes or so. Let me know, guys, in the chat if you kind of like see what I'm looking for. If not, let me know in the live chat. I'll go through it again. But it's a very simple scenario. Super simple scenario. You need to understand price is heavily influenced by fundamentals at the moment, right? So once we have this HTF confirmation, we kind of need the technicals to be on our side and look at the range, man. Once again, look at the range. Anything past this area, it's a clean play to the top side, honestly. And that's exactly what I want to capitalize on, this clean range to the top side. And the only way I can take a safe trade above this is if I have patience. If I start executing something now because I have FOMO, it's not really a high probability setup in my opinion, so you do need to wait for this to play out. It's a game of probabilities, right? That's the difference between trading and gambling. We have probabilities on our side, so sort of do need to wait for some more data before anything. 15 more minutes. But look at this 15 minutes now, right? The first 15 minutes has sort of made the previous candle invalid. And usually how does your fake out happen? You'll have one massive, let's say if it is a fake out to the top side, right? Like they wanna make it seem like a breakout to the downside and then cause a fake out. Well, they'll give you a super bearish candle, which is your engulfing bearish candle here. The next one will open, respect the lows, and kind of break the highs, right? So look at this. Your first 15 minutes has made this engulfing bearish candle invalid. Your next 15 minutes can give you that breakout and a closure above this. And if this 15 minutes gives you a closure above this, then guess what? Your 4H is giving you a closure above this resistance. And then that's when the next 4H opens up, just comes down a little bit, gives you that sustainable low. Well, sustainable low for this session will be a minimum pullback. Well, if it was a normal 4H candle, then your sustainable low will be that 50% retest, right? But we understand the nature of this session. Recently, the lows are really tiny with these 4H opens. It sort of just opens and goes one way. Have you guys noticed? It's crazy, man. It just opens and it goes one way, man. It will just either fly or just drop. And I honestly truly believe now, like the best time to trade is around 2 o'clock, which is in the next 13 minutes on gold now, honestly. Earlier it used to be your NY open, but not anymore because NY open is too tricky. What they do is they will trick you with the NY open, and then with the half one they do give you a clean move. Well, today you could not really take anything with the half one because you've got so much news. It's heavily influenced by fundamentals, and so the next logical time will be the new 4H open. So that's kind of what I'm waiting for, right? Because you just need one clean trade a day and you've made your money. That's what trading is about. You don't need 10 or 20 trades. So if you just need a clean trade every single day, well, then you want it to be the best trade possible, right? Like you want the probabilities to be on your side, and so the only way you can do that is by just being patient and wait for, you know, what you want to see in the markets. Let the price come to you. Don't run off to the price, right? When you run off to the price, then your emotions are all over the place. But when you just stay calm and just wait for the price to come to you, and that's when you execute on your setups, right? And that's what I'm waiting for. I need to see a fake out above this and then a clean pump after this area. This will be the main TP area, but look to the left, look to the left, look to the left. There is rejections over here. So technically, if you do look for these buy positions, start making it risk-free near 1970. And if you understand about those key levels, every $5 gold will react. So every $5 being from 60 to 65, from maybe 65 to 70. 65 to 70 now is your $5 key level, right? So every $5 gold will react. But the minute it gives us a break past 70 now, it should spike up to 75. So 75 will technically be your main TP if this scenario does set up. But you do want to apply some sort of risk management at 70. These are also your institutional levels, your psychological levels. A lot of these institutions and banks, they do trade based on these levels because it's heavily based on EAs, the way they trade, right? And most of these EAs do react at these $5 key levels. I think some people also call them bang zones or whatever. I don't remember. I think someone was in the live chat. They were
because
calling it
kill zones.
kill zones. Yeah. and people just give them all sorts of names, but they're just psychological levels. That's all they are. It's just because you gotta understand these institutions, right? These hedge funds, they're trading based off EAs, right? Algos is based on algos, the way they trade. So they have to kind of like trade based off these $5 levels, or your major psychological levels being like your 1900s or your 1800s. Every single time, if you look at your 2000 level, you'll see gold react to 2000. Look at that, 2000. So you see, even on the monthly now, as long as we're sort of like trading below 2000, you will most likely come down till 1900, because this is your second major psychological level, right, on the monthly time frame. So these are the two major levels that we're trading within, so the 2000 and the 1900s on the monthly time frame, right? But when you sort of like chop this down to now the intraday, on the intraday, your major key levels will be the $5 levels, right? So your 70s, your 75, your 80s, your 85s, like it just goes on every $5, right, on gold. That's how the game works basically. So if we do start to clear past the 70 level, then you're coming all the way up to 75. This is where they will do the next bit of profit taking, right? But again, you need to understand they will apply some sort of a pressure as soon as they start sort of retesting 70, because there will be orders up here. So when you know you are about to approach this area, but they have some sort of order flow, bearish momentum can kick in and technically price can go against you. You just apply some sort of risk management, secure some partials, you know, put your stop losses at break even. It's very simple. Because at the end of the day, right, remember I spoke about the concept of probabilities. Yes, you could enter here because the probabilities are on your side, but again, it's like you have like maybe the first initial spike, and the minute the spike's done, that's it, the probabilities go against you now. So you need to kind of like apply risk management or secure something when the probabilities are on your side. And I truly believe on the break of this, yes, this spike will happen, and this will be a very high probability setup. But the minute they start to give you this retest of the 70, 71 should be the max pullback level, like the probabilities can again start going against you. So if you know there is that chance of reversal from up here, you just make it risk free and secure some partials and let the rest run. Simple, right? Very simple. Like this way, you're kind of like taking emotions out of this game, making it super systematic, because you've got a trading plan in place anyway. So that's kind of what the play is now. So let's wait for it. You see the candle setting up as a fake out candle. Clean downside fake out, man. Look at it. And the minute they start to give you a close above this resistance now, and the next one literally forms a pullback, again, we're just looking for a very small pullback. We're not looking for a massive correction, right? Because we understand the behavior of this session, and guys, you have seen it for yourself. Like, just go and investigate the 1400 candles, like the 2 o'clock candles. Look at this. Look at this. This is your 1400 candle. Let's keep on investigating it, right? Again, look at your 1400 candle. Hey, do you guys see this? Look what happens. Look what happens. We can also look for another 1400 candle. Look at this. Just look at the pullbacks, right? Look at the pullbacks. Does it give you a full correction? No, it doesn't. It really doesn't. The minute it breaks out, it just goes. It just flies. So now, on the breakout, I'm looking to take it up, right? Because we have a lot of room to the top side. We also have that confirmation. Super simple. And if, like, obviously you apply the right risk management, you're playing this safe. You're playing this very safe, honestly. Because again, look at the candles, man. They don't even give you a low anymore. Like, that's how much aggression it's so much aggression kicks into the markets around 2 o'clock. Your 2 o'clock has literally become the new NY Open, hasn't it? Like, this is where NY Open, they would like try and take out as much liquidity as possible, like literally accumulate as many orders as possible, and then 2 o'clock they kind of just like press the button, buy or sell, and like markets just go crazy. That's what I've noticed recently. So That's the thing, right? When you're trading, you have to kind of like be ready for whatever markets sort of throw your way. And every quarter the market cycles do change. If you think about it, every three months the market cycles will change. Because I've been trading for a couple of years now, I understand the concept of, you know, different market cycles. And this is where, as a trader, I know something that works 3 months ago will not work anymore. So this is where now I've got all of this data, right? And I'm looking at the data and I'm kind of like looking to capitalize on this data. So I know if I wait for a full correction, I will miss out on this. Why? Because look at the behavior of the markets recently, right? So technically, even if it doesn't give you a sustainable pullback and it breaks above and you take it, is a high probability setup because of the data we have. Five more minutes left, guys. Okay. We've got 3 more minutes left now. Bro, I don't know what it is, man. I just feel so sleepy today. Do you ever feel like that? Like, you know you're up, but you feel like you're still sleeping. It's like a weird feeling. I can't explain it.
That's strange, man.
I don't know, man. I don't know. Sometimes I get it. Maybe I just need a stronger coffee, you know. But I don't want to overdo it either, man. I'm past my caffeine limit for the day. Had my black coffee, had my energy drink. If I have another energy drink, now that's too much, man. I'm gonna get a heart attack at this point, honestly, bro. Because I'm telling you, bro, there was like a point where I was literally going crazy, man. I was drinking like 6 shots of espresso every single day. Like, I'll go to Starbucks. They were concerned for me. They were like, man, you got to cut down, you'll get heart attacks. So obviously I had to kind of like slowly come out of it, and I feel like I'm getting back into it now again. Like a caffeine junkie, bro. I'm telling you.
That's bad, man.
Okay, guys, let's kind of like get ready now, because I think the pump is about to set up. Okay, 15-minute lows. Where are they? You know, the thing is, right? The 4H. The minute it pumps up from here, let's look at the max pullback on the 30 minutes. But that's the thing, though. We shouldn't get a max pullback. So let's use the 15-minute lows as sort of like a stop loss, and kind of like you'll have to secure 50% on this, by the way, and like take it on the breakout. On the 4H breakout, you could look for this pump, a clean pump. But again, you need to understand one thing, right? Since obviously there is a rejection area approaching. There you go. Let's go. Wait for it, because it needs to go one way, right? So once the pullback is done, a minimum pullback, it should give us a minimum pullback, and then we need it to start breaking the highs. So wait for it. And the minute it breaks the highs now, it becomes quite valid, this trade setup, right? Because again, we need it to give us minimum pullback, not like a massive pullback. We don't need a massive pullback, because we know it only drops one way, right? So either it's going to give us a breakout or a fake out. But again, we have plenty of range to the top side, and this will be your TP1. If you are to take this, wait for it though. And this is where you want to apply risk management, which we discussed earlier. Make it risk free. There you go. It's been triggered, I think. There you go. There it is. It's pumping. Make it risk free up here. Secure some. Ooh, look at that pump. Look at that pump, guys. Look at the pump. Okay. At this point, right, we need some more aggression kicking in. It has pumped 10 pips. We need some more aggression kicking in. You know what? I would recommend kind of like making it risk-free at this point. Just let it run, because we need aggression, right? Your entry's on the breakout anyway. So make it risk-free, and just let it run. Because it should have a lot of aggression. Because what can happen is it can be that sort of fake out move. So kind of just make it risk-free now. Make it risk-free and let the aggression kick in, because it should have so much aggression that it does not reject anymore. So make it risk-free. At this point. And if it takes you out, it takes you out. But it should have so much aggression now, since it has given us a pullback, that it should not reject. It should have a lot of aggression. So make it risk-free, because it's given us that first initial spike. So yeah, come out of it, make it risk-free, and then you can always re-enter. Kind of like make it risk-free at the moment, right? Wait for at least the first 5 minutes, let it give you that massive bullish close, and the next one can again give you our entry. I think it's the smarter thing to do at the moment, just making it risk-free. And sort of like re-enter as soon as the aggression kicks in once again, right? Wait. Yeah, wait for it. Where are the 4H lows? And I think because you can get smaller stop loss on this entry as well. Let it flip bullish again in the next 3 minutes or so. If it does give you that bullish close, let's use the lows of the 4H as a stop loss and kind of like give it a go, because it will spike up and it will be a very aggressive spike up. Okay, there you go. You know what, guys, let's give it a re-entry on the break of this and give it plenty of room to breathe though. If you do want to give it a breakout re-entry up here on the 1 minute time frame. So it's going to be a very aggressive re-entry on the break of this, but you do want to give it plenty of room to breathe. So I'm going to set an alert here, because the first minute, what it has done is given us a high, it has given us a low. So now the second minute is giving us a pullback, third minute closed bearish, and the fourth minute should pump up. So break of this, let's give it a re-entry. Let's enter now. And again, apply risk management as soon as it gives you a retest up here. Let's enter, and now it should aggressively pump up. It should not reject anymore, right? And what you can do is, again, make your SO very tight now, because it has no business breaking past this area, right? You just need it to pump. We're looking for the aggression in the markets. There it is. Look at that. There it is. There it is, man. There it is. That's the aggression we have been waiting for. Make it risk-free again, and then enjoy the profits now. Let it run at this point. Make it risk-free and let it run. Make it risk-free, let it run. That's that 1 minute entry. Amazing stuff. But make it risk-free again, because now it has given you a pullback. It has no business rejecting. We need that aggression to kick into the markets, right? So make it risk-free and just let it run at this point. You want to secure something at 1970. Something at 1970 should be secured. 1970 you want to secure. Oof, look at price pumping. Wow, 1970 is your TP1, guys. 1970 is your TP1. Secure something at 1970. As soon as this gets retested, secure, let the rest run. Apply risk management, and this is where the aggression should kick in. Now you've got clean traffic to the left as anticipated, very clean traffic to the left, and now we need gold to imitate the same thing. But at the same time, because we know this is a massive rejection area, this is your TP1, make it risk free, and you're about to hit your TP1 at this point. As soon as it's like 5 pips away now, right? So don't let it go against you. Just kind of like secure something up there, secure some partials here, is a profitable trade, and let the rest just run. Because again, the whole thing is we're trading the aggression, and it should have some more aggression. To be fair, it should have some more aggression. Nuno, 50% profit should be secured on this. 50-60%. Use the trading stop losses. Okay. There it is, guys. Your TP1's about to get hit. Oof. Game on. Let's go. Look at the aggression. TP1 hit, man. Smoke past the take profit 1 level. There it is. There it is. Look at that 1 minute re-entry, man. Took us out at break even. Re-entry on the 1 minute. Minimum pullback. Wow. TP1 hit. Smoke past TP1 now. That's your TP1 hit, guys. Secure some partials. TP1 hit. Let the rest run. Let the rest just run. But your TP1 has been hit now. Amazing, amazing, amazing. This is it, man. You guys just had to wait. And look at that. 6 minutes into the 4H open, you've made your profits. Drop some W's in the chat now. How many pips did we just catch on this? Wow. Wow. Crazy play. Crazy play. TP1, 26 pips we've just caught on this. And let's see how much it runs. Make it risk-free, let the rest run. 30 pips banked. That's what we like to see. That's what we like to see. www. Drop some W's in the chat. But again, there's a lot of aggression in the market, so let it run. Easy money, easy money. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. 6 minutes. 6 minutes. 6 minutes. We made our money in 6 minutes. There we go. There it is. Nuno, 50% closed?
Bro, stop. I get stopped out at entry.
Did you not re-enter?
I re-entered the 1 minute, but stopped me out.
At break even?
Yeah.
Okay. No worries. Okay, let's do 30 pips now. I'm gonna chill for a little bit and maybe look for something else as well in a little bit. Plus 30 pips. That was the aggression that kicked in. 30 pips done. At this point, technically this trade is done because your TB area has been smashed and you should not have any more risk running. You should have banked all of your profits. Nuno, just stick to what's written down, you know, when you know what I'm talking about. Wait, hold on a second. But yeah, guys, really nice trade. Gave you a easy trade there. Oh, gold is gonna pump past everything now, man. Very nice trade taken here. Look at the aggression that kicked in with the new 4H open. Exactly how we anticipated it to kick in. Look at that, man. Straight to the money, honestly. Straight to the money. Just look at that spike up. So you've literally just made your money in a span of what? 1, 2, 3 minutes. So what someone would make maybe in like a week or two, you made it in 3 minutes, guys. That's the power of trading, right? That's the power of trading. So again, now I need some more confirmations, and technically looking for another entry, but we need some more confirmations. We really do, because the 4H aggression is done. The whole point behind this was the 4H aggression, right? So if the 4H aggression is done now, we need that next sort of confirmation. So look at your rejection areas again to the left, right? You've got this resistance here that we kind of need to go past, right? That's why we secured profits here. Your first resistance is here. But the minute we start to go past this resistance area here now, that's when we're looking to replicate that whole sort of move to the top side, right? So let's go. If we can get a close above this, then the next leg up is expected with the next 30-minute open. Or this is where your double top can start forming now on the 4H. Moss and Joe, how was this pump for you guys, by the way? Oh, what a nice pump, man. What a nice pump. And look at that, dropping now. Plus 30 pips. Okay, I think this is where they can give you that 4H double sort of top scenario now, because if they do give you a 4H double top, let's remeasure the range on the daily. So we've got the intraday range now is almost about 200 pips as well. At this point, we've moved about 200 pips, 180 pips, roughly 200 pips, which is the realistic target on the intraday range. That's how much it moves every single day. So at this point now, the main key level which we have is also the D50%, the daily 50%. Measure out the lows. Let's measure out the highs. Guys, can we just appreciate how like we've not even taken any hits this whole week? Like 90 to 96% of people lose in these markets every day, and we've been killing it recently. Insane. It's insane. Make sure you guys drop a like on the stream, show some love. 1962.15 is the mid-range. That's your daily 50%. So the scenario which I can see playing out now is the 4H double top, because essentially what they've done is they've given you a breakout now, and now they're giving you a massive rejection, right? So if they do give you a rejection, we technically need this candle here to start rejecting in the first 15 minutes, and the last 15 minutes can give us that dump with the New York Stock Exchange opening up in the next 16 minutes. So let's see. And if the last 15 minutes does give us that sort of drop, then New York Stock Exchange open can literally turn this whole intraday range bearish if it does respect that sort of confirmation which we will get in the last 15 minutes, right? So that's what I'm waiting for now. This is your 4H range. As we can see, it's actually quite bearish. It's breaking past the highs, and now it's starting to trade below the highs once again. So if we see our close above this area, then most likely we're coming up to retest the highs and potentially go past it. Until then, you've got your double top scenario setting up, which is the next thing I'm interested in. 4H double top. That's the next thing setting up, the 4H double top. And if they do form the 4H double top, then you've got the daily 50% area, daily 50% retest. And if we have a daily 50% retest, either daily 50% fake out or breakout. If it is a breakout with New York Stock Exchange, then it could be a really massive sell-off in the markets, guys. It could be a really big sell-off in the markets, because then technically, if we know that price literally goes one way when it comes to the 4H, either it will pump back up or it will go all the way downtown, causing a clean fake out and violating the lows over here, because this would become your target, right, if it only goes one way. So there you go. So something like that could set up. Very clean scenario. Really clean scenario. Or you could have that top side play in the markets as well. Since it hasn't really given you a 200 pip range just yet, you still have some more room to the top side. So a retest of this could be a realistic target if they do start bringing some more volatility into the markets, right? It makes a lot of sense. But at the moment, again, understand that this is a candle that's closing above, and there's only one candle closing above this resistance. If the next one starts to trade back below this resistance, causing a double top formation, it will come in all the way down. It will start selling off for the rest of the session, but we do need to wait for that confirmation, obviously. Let's also mark out your previous 10 a.m. candle 4H 50%. Another super important key level for us. So same thing as the daily 50% is pretty much the same level. So anything below this now, we know it's super bearish past 76. So it's that 76 level. Anything below this turns your intraday range super bearish, super bearish. Not only that you're trading below that daily 50% level, you're also trading below your 4H 50%. So anything past this area turns your intraday super bearish. Yeah, look at that. Looking to the left, got a nice resistance here. So nice clean sort of resistance level here. So if we do see price closing below this resistance once again, which is technically the area we've gone past now, this whole move to the top side becomes a fake out, right? It's not sustainable. And so let's see what they do before New York Stock Exchange open. If they do give us a bearish candle here now, and then the NYSE gives us that breakout, then most likely we'll come in all the way downtown. 15 minutes giving us that breakout now, so most likely. The thing is, right, 4H literally goes one way. That's the thing. So that's where I'm kind of like really thinking about this now. Are they giving us a clean sort of play to the downside? Has it given you 5 pip breakout below this though? How much has it dropped below this? Less than 5 pips.
Yeah, 4.8.
4.8, yeah. Because look at your previous candle, right? We need to kind of make this candle invalid before we start looking for that downside play. We do need to make it invalid. But at the same time, it does make sense now for it to drop. I think we do need to wait for just a little bit more confirmation. Let's not rush into this. Yeah, let's wait for it. Let's wait for it. Intraday can heavily turn bearish, honestly. It can heavily turn bearish. Even look at your 1H. One nasty rejection on the 1H. Trading against something like this is dangerous, honestly. You need some sort of a confirmation, and you need it to at least make the previous candle invalid. So some sort of a closure below this area, maybe. Yeah, until then you're heavily bullish now on gold, heavily bullish. And the thing is, it hasn't really pumped up 200 pips altogether, so it still has some more room to the top side. So the most logical thing to do now is kind of just wait for those confirmations, right? Because you want to take out emotions. There should be no emotions in this game. So selling the markets at the moment will be complete violation of your trading plan, because you don't have that confirmation. I mean, is sort of like looking like a fake out now and double top scenario, which we have on the 4H. But at the same time, I think we need to just wait for the New York Stock Exchange open. With the NYSE, if we do have this resistance candle here, and the next one breaks the lows, then I will be a big fan of taking a downturn, because we're again closing back below this messy level. And the minute we start to close back below this mess, when we look at this, right, this mess to the left, remember what I said to you guys, right? 1970 to 71 will be a max pullback level. So if now we reject the 70 level, 65 is the next key level for us. So 64 being like let's say the max pullback, right? So again, because you're heavily bullish at the moment, right, you can get the nastiest rejection from 64, 65. So if you are looking for a sell position, you need something either from up here, and it, let's say, gives you plenty of range to the downside. As of yet, you only got about like 20 pips, give or take. It's not worth it in my opinion. You do need to wait just a little bit more, because you can't ignore this area here, and you can't ignore this massive bullish candle here either. But if the NYSE opens now and sort of pumps up, then most likely we'll see that next leg up and another like 36 pips to the top side, and then it could reject. Let's see. You've got news coming in at 3 o'clock is also, don't forget guys, you've got news coming in once again at 3 o'clock. But yeah, guys, just waiting for next bit of confirmations now. 6 more minutes left before the New York Stock Exchange opens. Again, as you guys can see, like, trading is just about waiting. You gotta just have patience. It's a game of probabilities. You're waiting for the edge to be on your side. The minute the probabilities, the odds are on your side, you execute without hesitation. And your trading plan will tell you what sort of execution. The thing is, right, you should have like an execution plan, entries, exits, how much you're risking on a certain trade, how big your stop loss or take profit could be. Like, there's many things that go into your trading plan. So if you have everything there, guys, like I'm telling you, if you have like the trading plan that we give you. So one thing about us, right, we have like our own strategy and we have our own way of even securing profits, right? So if you have every single thing that you need, if you're part of our team, you will have every single thing that you need, right? You can literally aim for 80% win rate minimum. Like, I'll give you guys an example, right? Like how much money you can really make from this, like me being realistic, right? Let's say you have let's just say, like, you know, you're just a student, right? You have only about £1,000 in your trading account, very small. £1,000 is nothing, right? Like, we're talking about as low as possible. You just have £1,000. You can only risk about £100 per trade. Guys, if you have everything that we've given to you, if you're part of our private team, even just with the £1,000 account, if you kind of like follow everything to the T, you're making more than 1.5k every month. You're doubling your account if you stick to everything that we tell you to stick to. So think about it. You're actually someone who's got some money now. Maybe you've got funded account. You can trade with $1,000 per trade. Now you're risking $1,000 per trade. This is what you're doing every month. This is me being so realistic with you, because our win rate goes from 70% to 90% in a month. This is our win rate in a month. You guys can go and kind of like calculate what we have been doing for the past month or so. You can see this is where we kind of like fluctuate 80% win rate. So if you have everything that you need, this is what you can do. Like, you're making easily more than £10,000 a month, easily. If you kind of like follow everything we tell you to do, right? Stick to the risk management plan, stick to the everything. What should the lot size be on a wait, bro, I can't see what you said because I've got this little on a 1k account. Well, that's where obviously when you do join our private team, we can kind of like give you everything A to Z, right? What lot size you need, how many trades you can take, like every single thing will be given to you. And then you will have a trading plan, and it would not be gambling anymore. It will be really systematic, because it will be objective, right? By the end of the month, you know, okay, cool, this is how many trades I need to take by the end of the month. So it could be one trade a day, so making it like 20 trades in a single month, because there's 5 trading days. So you're taking 5 trades a week, so you know, 20 trades overall in a single month. So you're like, okay, cool, I've got 20 trades in a week. Every single trade I have a loss limit. Maybe, you know, your loss limit is £100, £200. It depends on the account size, right? It's relative. I can't really answer that. And then you're like, okay, cool, this is my loss limit every single day, and this is what my target is every single day. So it becomes very objective, guys. You're going into the markets with an objective mindset now. You're not just all over the place. It's very objective. You're like, okay, cool, if this happens, then I will enter. If this happens, I will exit. You know, it's very objective. It makes it like a business, right? It's very systematic. An emphasis on the word systematic. A lot of the people say their trading is systematic. They don't have a single clue of what they're talking about. Okay, break of this now with the New York Stock Exchange open. Let's give this a go. To be fair, let's give this a go. If it does start to drop, because there's no business dropping at this point, honestly. They need to kind of like pump the price up with the NYSE, but because it's super high now, I kind of don't want to take anything to the top side. But if they do break that support candle, oh boy, with the New York Stock Exchange open volatility, I think they can take it downtown. Let's see how it opens, because if it does cause this fake out, this nasty fake out, this bullish candle technically becomes a pullback candle. Next one breaking the lows. Let's give it a go to the downside. Okay, on the break of this with the New York Stock Exchange open, let's give it a go with the sell position. SOs above this area here, which is your 68 level. Either it will pump up or it will dump. It could also break the highs and dumps. It's completely fine, but we're expecting some sort of a correction, because the 4H hasn't really gone one way, has it? It's still just rejecting. So this is where I'm trying to find out which way does it want to go. So this is your NYSE. Let's see where it does. And you want to make it risk-free as soon as it kind of like taps the 64.24 level, because if it does break below this with the NYSE, then we know the 4H is going down. It's very simple. 64, this is where you want to apply risk management, make it risk-free on the lows, since we know a lot of aggression kicked into the markets from here, right? This is where you want to make it risk-free, and you want to let the rest run. Let's just wait for it. Again, as I said, 4H will just go one way. Either it will start flipping bullish now, or bearish. So let's just let it do its thing. And the minute it starts to flip bearish, breaks the lows here, we have a wick fill area to the left. Your 4H is quite undecisive at the moment. Quite undecisive. It's kind of like tapping into the 50% level, breaking above, and most likely rejects and breaks the lows. This becomes our SL, and we take it downtown. Otherwise, most likely we'll pump up, right? Okay, seems like they're giving you the wick fill and break scenario to the top side, but at the same time, this is just your first 15 minutes, right? So, oh, that's the volatility kicking in. It really depends what sort of a closure you get with this candle here as well, because if they do give you a nasty rejection now from up here, then most likely, and end up giving you that sort of bearish close, then most likely they will give you that drop, because as I mentioned earlier, right? The intraday has only technically moved about how many pips altogether? 180 earlier, and now it has given you about, again, it's still almost 190. So this is where you start to tap into that sort of 200 pip mark on the intraday, right? And even look to the left, there's a major resistance here. Look at this resistance here. Let's just wait for it. Playbook. Let's go for some playbook scenarios. We've got the 4H double top. How does it usually set up? Look at that. Clean, nasty drop, wasn't it? And oh, 1H is actually picking up some crazy momentum now. It is picking up some crazy momentum at this point. Do we have any daily double top scenarios here, bro? Or no?
I think yes.
Or maybe previous daily highs fake out or breakout? Lows, okay, highs, lows, breakout. Oh, this one, right?
Yeah, but
Nice.
yeah, that's high. Okay.
Yeah, look at that. Daily highs over it. Do you want to kind of go over this, bro? Like, just so people understand this a little bit better.
Okay. Let me see. I think they kind of start over. That's 10.
Okay.
Okay. 10. 6. Yeah, that they start
This is on the 4H.
around here or around here, you know.
Okay, okay.
We have the 4H pump. We made the high. That's around 10.
Cool. Okay. And next
Then
one
we
caused a
made
fake out. Nasty fake out. Yeah, I see it.
Oh no, not this. Sorry.
Yeah.
Let me see. 4 hour like kind of go down. Then 4 hour pump and the other 4 hour just dump and
Nasty.
make this
Yeah. I see.
daily highs fake out.
I see. Man, we got news coming in the next 25 minutes as well. Yeah, see, this is the 4H aggression going one way. As I said, either it was going to drop from here or it was just going to pump with the New York Stock Exchange open, kind of like giving you a retest of this range. And there you go, breather candle, and now it's giving you a clean breakout. But with the New York Stock Exchange opening now, it is a little bit tricky for you to sort of take anything even here, because what it can do is, because it's tapping these nasty areas to the left, it can break above and then start dropping for the rest of the session. So I think we've got fundamentals coming up in the next, 24 minutes now, right? That's kind of going to give you that next bit of leg up or down. Yeah. Okay, so literally the first 5-minute closing above now, above this key area. So either it gives you a minimum pullback and pumps up, and then there you go, minimum pullback, and now it needs to pump up. So this time the 4H aggression did kick in once again, did it not? You see, these scenarios are getting so nice, man. It's like the 4H just goes one way, and it gives you a minimum pullback. Again, let's see on the fib. Today, I think it gave you, yeah, see, 78% level. It gives you the retest of the 78% level, and it gives you like a really aggressive pump. And then I think when it starts to exhaust now, that's when it's going to start giving you that daily correction scenario, which we can capitalize on most likely.
We're gonna wait for the news now, right?
Let's see what it does in the first 15 minutes or so. If it does give you a nasty rejection from here, and next one breaks the lows, could be a entry. Yeah, it could be entry, but it depends on this kind of how they close the markets here. Really depends, because they need to give you a nasty rejection from this area here, because again, kind of needs to be like a fake out, first 5 minute giving you a breakout above, and then this one now just dumping. So something like this, you know. But holy, look at the SL, man. Crazy, bro. Like a 60 pip SL on this.
On the 5 minute.
Just on the 5 minute, bro. 60 pip SL. 60 pip. But the thing is, again, look at the 4H now. If it starts to reject, and they actually give you a break below, it makes sense for the next 15 minutes to technically give you that drop, right? So you still have some time to enter, but let's see. Because it's just giving you one breakout candle as of yet. Next one can be a clean fake out candle, right? And what business does this have now, flipping bearish sort of thing? You see where I'm coming from? Like, yeah, bearish flip.
If it not was to give the,
yeah, even a 50 pip SL makes sense, because you do have a lot of room to the downside to secure, you know. Yeah, look at that. Like around the lows you start securing, and then you let the rest run. It makes a lot of sense, to be fair. They give you a nasty rejection now, just going based on this candle, because there's no business rejecting now, you know. So that's the thing.
50 pip?
Yeah,
6
it's not bad
or
at all.
60.
No, it's 50 pips. 50 pips. 50 pips at the moment. But it will go up to 60 if they keep on just pumping the price up, man. Also, just one candle closing above the resistance area as well, right? See it? Yeah, look at this, man. Crazy. Crazy bullish momentum in the markets at the moment. Hello, everyone. How is everyone? Doing good, bro. How about yourself? How you doing? Caught a very nice pump with the new 4H earlier, and now sort of just waiting, sitting on our hands and see if there's something else. But at the moment, haven't taken anything else. Just sort of like going through some ideas, see if something nice sets up. But we got news coming in the next 20 minutes, so some more opportunities should show up, hopefully. I kind of want to see this candle here giving you a rejection now. Again, look at the 4H. I need this to reject, this 4H to reject. Like a nasty rejection from up here. Give you a very nice rejection. Break the lows. And then the minute it breaks its own lows now, it's sort of looking for the next area, the Wakefield area, which will be the daily 50% level. So our rejection on this candle will mean anything below 69.35 is turning this candle into a rejection candle, right? That's when you sort of want to look for that downside play in the market. Anything below this, you're looking for that downside play. So 69.40, yeah, 69.40, that's the level. Yeah, you see this, man. It's coming, it's coming, it's coming, it's coming, it's coming, this candle here. It's coming for the lows. I can feel it. This is about to be the Titanic. It's about to turn all of this move to the top side invalid. It's about to be a Titanic move to the downside. Honestly, I can feel it. But because you gotta understand, this is still an open candle, and the 4H has done its job now. We've got almost about 200 pips altogether on the daily. Yeah, look at that, 190 points, just 5 pips away from the daily being a 200 pip range. So realistically talking, now we've got about 200 pips altogether now. And if this 4H now gives you a nasty rejection at this point, look at that, turning this into a breather candle. Next one breaks the lows and dumps. Yeah, I can see this playing out very nicely on the break of this. Clean sell-off, clean sell-off. But let's wait. Kind of want to play best of this 4H right now. I need it to start rejecting. The minute it rejects and flips bearish should be go time, in my opinion. Using the highs as a stop loss, since it should not be going past this level here. But yeah, let's just give it a little bit.
I'll be right back, bro. Okay.
All right, pumping now. Last 15 minutes left before the news drop. We'll be waiting for news now, and ooh, seems like that fake out candle, doesn't it? I'll be right back, guys. I will be right back. Okay, seems like they're still pumping the price up at the moment. Haven't really given you anything else, to be fair. Really just a clean pump so far. Got news coming in the next 11 minutes or so. Yeah. And then we've got news coming in. Oh, that's a news event. Okay. Let's see. 47 is expected. High impact folder. And then we got NFP tomorrow. Yes, we got NFP tomorrow. Should be a good day tomorrow as well. Alright, they're giving you those nasty rejections at this point, but no trades will be taken at this point until news actually drops. But most likely, I think what they are doing is pretty much, yeah, that nasty play to the downside. $4H, just a pullback on the 4H. Clean pullback on the 4H, got the lows here as well. Yeah, let's just wait for this. Bro, do you want to see something? This is black coffee, bro. Look how big it is. This is all black coffee. Crazy.
Damn. Jesus.
Oh my lord. I think I need more today, man. I need more today, man. It's not really strong, to be fair. It's not really strong. Best thing I did for my health. I stopped coffee like 5 years ago. Best thing I did for my health. Bro, I did stop coffee as well during like Ramadan, but man, I don't see any benefits that you get out of quitting coffee. You're just lazy and you just can't do any work and you're just miserable. You always have headaches. I just drink water now mixed with magnesium. Yeah, man, but caffeine is just like important for me because of trading. I always want to be like laser focused. So for me, I don't think I would ever give up on caffeine. I don't think it's got any like bad health bad health effects. It doesn't affect your health in a negative way unless you're doing a bit too much. So I don't think I'll ever give up on caffeine because I don't drink past 5 o'clock anyway. So it doesn't affect like my sleep cycle or anything like that. I just keep my consumption before like 5 p.m. So yeah, but remember, it slowly drains your. Yeah, I know it does, bro. But at the same time, it's in your system for about I think 12 hours or so. But obviously, the end of it starts to sort of lose that effect. So by the time I want to go to sleep, it's out of my system. So it doesn't really affect my sleep like that. To be honest with you, bro. But that's if I drink coffee at like 10 o'clock at night, then yes, it will affect me. But that's why I keep my consumption at the start of the day. I don't consume any more coffee after like 5 p.m. evening time, basically.
That happens to me last week, bro.
Yeah. But there was a time I was hooked on pre-workouts. There was this pre-workout I was taking. It was called Crack. Oh my lord, bro! If I tell you stories about this pre-workout, Crack pre-workout, I'll show you. It was this pre-workout. It was called Crack. Yeah, this one. No, it wasn't this one. Where's Crack, man? Crack pre-workout. This one. Oh my lord, bro! This was the pre-workout I was taking. It was called Crack. But once I would take this, man, it would. Bro, I would feel this sensation in my body of like my body would start tickling everywhere, like there was pins and needles. Power, bro, man, it was insane how this pre-workout would make me feel. And I was wide awake for at least 2 days when I took it the first time. I was like you know, I couldn't understand. Like I was like, why can I not sleep? Why is it like I'm laying down in my bed and I want to lift weights? Bro, I was wide awake for at least 2 days the first time I took it. I was like, I'm never going back again. I was so hooked on it. I couldn't work out until I took Crack. Bro, like, it's crazy. I was hooked on Crack.
Even the name, bro.
Bro, trust me, I was hooked on it. I was literally a crackhead, taking crack every day. But always the pre-workout crack. Bro, I was hooked on it. I would like, I would not be able to work out until I took Crack. Bro, I would take Crack. It would turn me into the happiest man. I'd be like, let's take over. Bro, when I don't have Crack in my system, I'm just miserable, bro. Like, I'm just not a nice guy. You don't want to talk to me, you know? Yeah, like, as soon as it hits me, I'm like, let's go. Let's lift some weights, man. Let's take over.
You wake up in the morning, a dose of Crack.
Oh, bro, trust me. If you wake up, bro, you know, it was getting so bad, yeah? I was even thinking about taking Crack before I start trading. I was like, imagine if I take a scoop of Crack before I start trading. Bro, I'm gonna be a millionaire in like a week, you know? It's crazy, bro. It's crazy. Bro, you need to try it. I'm being honest with you. You guys need to, everyone here needs to try Crack. I'm being honest. Like, is a crazy experience, man.
I never take non-pre.
Look, the one I was taking was the stronger one. I'll show you guys. Crack pre-workout. This is the one I was taking. Yeah, I had this one. I had the golden one as well. This is the one. Man, is Dark Labs. Dark Labs is actually very popular in this space when it comes to the pre-workouts. But yeah, this is the one. Crack. Yeah, I remember taking this one. Gorilla. Dark Labs. This one. It's so strong, bro. It's got 120 mg of DMAA. Do you know what this supplement is, man?
No.
Look at this. Crack review. This used to be me, bro. I'm being so real with you, bro. This used to be me, honestly. That's kind of what it makes you do the first time you take it, bro. You're just like, whoa, what have I just taken? Like, it's a crazy experience, man. I thought my heart was gonna explode. It was pumping so fast, man. I actually thought my heart was gonna explode. That's how bad it is. Look at that. Warning. Danger.
High voltage.
Literally, bro. Literally. This is the sample. This is what it's got. Look at that. It's got all of these things. That's just one scoop. It expands your blood vessels, bro. Dangerous. Yeah, I know, bro. I didn't take pre-workout after. Like, you know, I quit, bro. Like, I was completely fine with taking pre-workouts because I was taking this crappy pre-workout. I'll show you. I was taking this one, bro. Bro, this one, like, it does nothing. It does nothing to you. It's so crap, honestly. So this is the one I was taking, right? So I was like, yeah, pre-workouts are not too bad. Like, it just gives you a little bit of a buzz. But bro, the minute I started taking Crack, I was like, I'm never going back to it, man. Like, it's crazy experience, man. And like, it's like, because your tolerance builds up so quickly, right? You want to go from 1 scoop to 2 scoops to 3 scoops to 4 scoops. It's like your crack addiction just gets worse and worse and worse, man. So yeah, guys, like, I was a crack addict, you know, taking crack pre-workout every day. That's why they gave it this name, crack, as well. It makes sense.
I think, bro. It's like,
you see, with me, like, I'll be so honest with you, I've never really had any sort of addictions, right? I've never been addicted to anything, like, you know, which people are addicted to, like drugs or like alcohol. I've never been the guy to ever be addicted to anything like that. But when it comes to caffeine, I've always had like a really, really, really bad sort of like relationship with caffeine. That's one thing I sometimes find it hard to control, I'll be honest with you. That's me being so honest.
and the normal, bro. Normal news.
Yeah. But with me, I abuse caffeine, bro. I really abuse caffeine. Like, I don't have that sort of control when it comes to caffeine. So what have they done with the numbers? Pump. Let's wait for it. Very nice. So what are the numbers, by the way? Okay, we have positive, slightly positive numbers. No? Yeah, oh, my bad. Negative. Slightly. Just about. So they got the liquidity push up now. Daily's moved about how many pips altogether? Nice. 240 pips on the daily. We like it. We love it. Let's mark out the daily range now. Got the highs over here. I think a clean sell position should be setting up for us. Let's extend it till 4 o'clock today, Nuno. Okay?
Okay.
You've got the 4H coming up now. Let's mark the range on the 4H. 50% just here. Expecting the wick fill on the 4H at this point. Guys, this music that we got playing on the stream, does it put you guys to sleep? Let me know. Because if I was to listen to it, I think it will put me to sleep. I'm just extra sleepy today, man. It's just one of those days. 71.62. There you go. We've got 71.62. So technically need this candle here to turn quite bearish. And let's mark out the daily 50% at this point. Got the daily lows, and then you've got the daily 50% just around here. Oh, got the daily lows just here. This is our daily lows at this point. Let's mark this out. Okay, so daily 50% area is all the way down here. So the retest of this is something I'll look forward to. 65.29. And your 4H at the moment is technically about to become bearish. Ooh. Damn. Break of this now, you've got so much room to the downside, right? Looks decent. Daily 50% level, and then the 4H level is just up here. Let's wait for it. Yeah, that's that 50% level on the 4H. Let's just leave this and let's see what sort of a closure we get. Okay. 15 minutes. First initial leg was the liquidity play. Let's see. Let's see what happens. H has given you the liquidity push, and now they are giving you a drop. So how much room do we have to the downside, realistically talking? If they want to give you, because look, at this point now, the over is overbought. The intraday range is actually like overbought at this point, right? So let's see how much room we have to the downside at this point, right? Let's see. Kind of wait for this candle here to give us a closure or something. And then hopefully we should be able to take something in the next 30 minutes or so. There it is. Come on, gold. A little bit more to the downside. We just want to see you giving us a closure below 71. A decent closure below 71 will do the trick. Again, let's investigate the previous candle. How can we make the previous candle invalid? Well, we can make it invalid by seeing a closure. Well, it is kind of like making it invalid now. The previous candle was technically becoming the rejection candle, isn't it? There you go. Look at that. So as long as yeah, look, it's turning that previous candle into a rejection candle. 68. Uh, 50% trailing stop loss later on after, okay? 50% trailing stop loss. BE, make it BE at like 50% as well, bro. Like, and trailing stop loss at 50% and later on, okay?
Okay.
Yeah. Let's see what they do here. Should be setting up in the next 15 minutes or so. Okay, 6 minutes left. 6 more minutes left. So still waiting at the moment. We're still waiting at the moment. Need a closure. By the way, guys, make sure everyone's in the Discord and you have the notifications turned on, okay? Because we have a giveaway coming up soon. We will be giving away a funded account. Not a funded account, a challenge account. But we can help you also pass the challenge account. So it will be a funded account eventually, right? Okay, got a couple more minutes left. Are we going to see a breather candle and the next one sort of just breaks above, or are we going to see a resistance candle? What are we going to see? Because usually the 4H goes one way, right? So if we know that the 4H goes one way, like why is it rejecting again? Why is the 4H rejecting? What does it want to do? What does the 4H want to achieve? Looking to the left. Yeah, look at this resistance area here. The 4H is kind of like retesting these levels and rejecting now. So let's see how it kind of like trades. Because he is starting to reject now. Let's see what they do. Something on this, man, it could be a big drop if they do actually give you a nice nasty rejection. If this sells, maybe it will drop till tomorrow. Yeah, bro, 100%. It can. This is like the highest point, you know, on intraday range anyway. But again, session timing is very important. You gotta understand it's been such a volatile session, so they could give you ranging markets now for the rest of the day. But even on the 4H, it's still open. Is a pullback until you see a closure, and at least a 30-minute closure. It's still a pullback, right? Being like safe, you want to see a closure below this. So if you can see a closure technically below this area here, which is the 71.62, and then the 30-minute starts to break below this, that's when it kind of gives you the safest sell-off, right? Below this. Once you have this closure and break, man, it's the cleanest position in my opinion. Then something like this, but you do need it to close below. Until then is a pullback, and it will give you a wick fill and break to the top side, right? Either it's going to break below or it's going to break above. Simple. We just need to wait and see what happens, because if they do start to reject the price now and they actually want to give you a break below, well, the first area will be obviously the wick fill area, right? So the wick fill, 4H wick fill, the minute it starts to go past this area, then you've got the daily 50% that you want to deal with. But man, if they do start to clear past the daily 50% area, then it's a Titanic. Then it's going to turn into a Titanic for sure. For sure, it's going to turn into a Titanic at that point. but it is a little bit tricky at the moment because we need a closure below, and then the break below will be very decent play in the markets. Otherwise, looking like a breather candle at the moment, so let's just wait. Cool analysis, appreciate that, my brother, thank you so much. Yeah, today guys, I'm a little bit tired, so I don't really have energy to talk, but you know, that's the thing, I'm a trader, I'm not really an entertainer. So I know a lot of the other streamers, they're quite entertaining, right? But I'm a trader, man, I'm not really an entertainer. This is what I do for a living, but that's the whole point behind this education. And like, you know, if you guys can earn with me, I'm happy. But maybe we might bring some people onto the live stream who can do the entertainment side. If someone is interested who wants to come and join us on the Zoom, and you are quite like chatty, message me and DM me on Insta. Like, you know, if you're someone who's quite interesting, have a lot of energy, I'll give you a free mentorship. Why not? But for me personally, guys, I need to focus on the trading side. I can't do the entertaining side either. Also, my guy Nuno, he's also got focus. We're actual traders here, so we got to stay focused. We can't really be doing too much, you know. But if there is someone who likes to, you know, bring the entertainment side, we're open to it, you know. We'll give you something in return as well, for sure. Just DM me on Insta, right? DM me on Insta. It has to be someone who's obviously got that, you know, you're passionate about it. You'll be on a trial for a week. If you pass the trial, you'll be part of the team, and we'll give you a lot of value. Let's just say that, right? One week trial. Yeah, 1 week trial, bro. Just 1 week. Yeah, Manny, I'll hit you up later, bro. By the way, I tried hitting you up yesterday, but I think you were sleeping. I'll hit you up later. We'll discuss some stuff as well, bro. Kind of really tired today, man, to be honest with you. Kind of had a really couldn't sleep, man, last night, because I've been looking at the screens too much and I've been getting migraines, guys, for the past like week or so I couldn't sleep. Yeah, I was sleeping. Yeah, even last night, man, I had like crazy migraines, bro. And like, you know, those kind of migraines, like your head just hurts so much, you're in so much pain that you want to vomit, like that kind of like intensity. So today I'm just so not feeling too well either, just trying to recover. So just like a little bit chilled here for me. I just got home from work. Amazing, my bro. Amazing. I was watching you guys earlier. Yeah, man, we took that pump earlier. Ever since then, haven't really taken anything else, bro, you know, because the markets haven't really given us anything else. The 4H is still bullish. It needs to at least reject, and then you can expect the wick fill and break, but until then there's just nothing there in the markets. But if this does start to reject, trade below this area, then yeah, you've got the 4H wick fill scenario setting up, and you know, the daily has exceeded its intraday limit. So, you know, you got a clean sell position setting up, but at the same time, you know, you had so many fundamental events earlier, so much news dropped earlier. So it's like, are they really gonna drop the price now, or are they just gonna consolidate the price sort of thing, you know? So let's see. We will find out. Yeah, look at that. You have this 4H resistance here to the left, support here, and once you kind of like clear past this level, you got clean range to the downside, right? Let's see what they do. Hopefully I can trade at home tomorrow. NFP, yeah boy, yes sir, but just be very careful with NFP, you know, because slippage is a big issue with NFP, so just be extra bit careful. Extra bit careful. You want to keep yourself protected when it comes to, like, you know, obviously anything like NFP or any high impact news. You want to keep yourself protected, honestly. 10 more minutes left. What are they going to do? 10 more minutes left. Are they going to give us a pump, or are they going to give us a dump in the next 10 minutes? Man, if this candle flips bearish, then it needs to kind of give you that wick fill. And wick fill, break, oof. Then you got the daily 50% to deal with, but as soon as you kind of go past that daily 50%, it's just gonna start dropping. So if it flips bearish, then it needs to give you a wick fill, and if it breaks the wick fill area, then it's gonna drop. So we'll see. We will see if we want to take something to the downside. It's not just the closure that we're waiting for. There's many other things we need to look for before we take a trade. Okay, seems like it's pumping up again, not giving us the thing that we want to see, picking up more momentum to the top side. Fair enough. There you go. Don't have any rejections, but at the same time, look at the structure. It can just be a pullback, so there's just not much you can do other than wait at the moment. But yeah, it's pumping up once again, sticking with the bullish trend so far. Let's see what they want to do. Seven minutes left. Rejections from here are needed in the next 7 minutes. Something like this. Hey DA, just go ahead. Can you go through some of your rules? For example, a bearish scenario turning bullish. You wait for it to come back up. Wait, what? You can't wait for it to come back up to the previous day or for it before you look for confirmations. My brother, it really depends on what scenario I'm trading, right? So every scenario has like different rules, but at the moment, look, the 4H, it's an open candle, right? I'm not interested in buy positions. Why? Because it's exceeded its daily limit. It's overbought. It's overinflated, right? So I understand that if they start to give me a rejection now on this 4H candle, I have the scenario, Wakefield scenario here setting up. But in order for me to execute on a Wakefield scenario, I need this 4H to start rejecting. So this is where now I've got this key level of mine and I'm waiting for a closure below this. If I get closure below this, I get a break below this, I know it will go down. Otherwise it will go up and up and up. Look to the left. Anything past this area is the thing is right, is a dangerous area at the moment. So look. Here you've got this resistance level here to the left, and then you've got multiple support levels here to the left as well, and this is the same level that we have sort of tapped into, right? So it holds a lot of orders. So if we do go past it, then most likely we're going to come up to the next key level, but I'm not interested in any buy positions. But most likely it's going to start pumping up now because it is not giving us that sort of confirmation. But at the same time, if you look at the structure on the 1 minute, seems like a pullback, doesn't it? So as long as the structure highs are being respected, your bearish momentum can still kick in from this area here. Something like this, look to the left. So this is just a pullback. So let's say it does respect this pullback level and it gives you a nasty rejection now, then it's kind of making it more valid, right? You're getting more confirmations. But let's see what they do, because this is where now you want to see price starting to reject from, giving you that drop, nice clean drop to the downside. And now we want to really see some sort of downside momentum kicking in and, you know, giving us a closure below this, and then that's the confirmation I'm waiting for. And then the next candle gives us a pullback break below, and then yeah, take a downturn. But again, there is that possibility where, because we've had so much fundamentals earlier, they could just start ranging the markets. This could become the new range. So let's see what they do. But yeah, I can't really answer that question, bro, because different scenarios require different confirmations, and we've got so many scenarios, man. Look how many scenarios we have. Different scenarios, everything's just different, man. Look at this, look how many scenarios we have. But obviously if you do join the team, then we can kind of go over like the scenarios. You can ask us anything, right? But it's very hard for me to sort of go over every single scenario during the session. I can only go over the scenarios that we are actively trading, if that makes sense, right? Nice, bro. I just like to see how other people do things. Appreciate you. Thank you, my brother. Really appreciate the support as well. But yeah, man, we've only just taken the pump with the 4H. Ever since then, we're just kind of just chilling now, waiting. Have been staying disciplined, but again, another profitable day. Made money in the markets, right? That's all that matters. Stay optimistic, stay positive. Every day is a blessing. And seems like it's picking up some sort of downside momentum from here. In the last 3 minutes, if we get 3 bearish candles, then lovely jubbly. Look at that. Respecting this area of ours. There you go. That's the downside momentum kicking in. So in the next 3 minutes, as I said, I want to see 3 massive bearish candles. It's like snowflake rules. Everyone can identify a snowflake as a snowflake, but under a microscope they are totally different to one another. Exactly. It's very hard for me to read the chat, guys, because I'm reading it on OBS, and then there is this emoji on the chat, so I have to move it up and down. But yeah, exactly what you said, bro. Like exactly what you said. I 100% agree. And everyone's got their own perception, right? When it comes to the market, everyone sees the market in their own ways, and like there is no right or wrong. It's just what works for you. For someone, if something works and there is longevity, then that's the right thing. There is no competition, right? Whatever works for you. For me, like the way I trade works for me, honestly. I have a crazy win rate, man. Crazy win rate. And there you go. You're getting those nice bearish candles after retesting the correction level, and it kind of needs to break past this area and create a new low for this correction to be valid. Break past this area and just start dropping. One more minute left. Let's see what they do. How about you guys? Have you guys taken anything else? Do you guys trade any other pairs? For me, I just trade gold because I know how gold, like I've been trading it for years, right? And it's like I believe in like kind of like sticking with one thing and kind of like master one thing rather than just doing everything, right? So I just stick to this because I'm very profitable at this. So for me, it doesn't make sense for me to go out of my way to start trading other pairs. Sometimes people just do a bit too much. You know, they've got thousands of like pairs in their watch list. But again, I'm not bashing anyone, right? If it works for them, it works for them. There is no right or wrong. That's the thing. For me personally, like my personality, I like to stick with one thing. But that's the thing. Humans are different, right? Everyone's got different personality. For someone, 10 pairs a day could work. There is no right or wrong. That's the thing with trading, right? So I would never bash anyone. You know, for me, I just usually tell you guys like what is suitable with my own personality, and trading multiple pairs is just not, it's too much distraction. Like for me, I like to cut out all the noise, all the distraction. So that's one way of cutting out the distraction, right? How did it close? It gave you a bearish close. Yes, it did. Wow. Okay. So next one technically needs to break past this area now. Ended up closing as a bearish candle. Did it know? Yes, it did. Oh, it actually did close as a very nice bearish candle, establishing that resistance, closing below this wow, very nice, very nice, very nice. So let's again wait for the 4H. Sold GJ earlier. Oh, nice, bro. Yeah, GJ is a bit tricky, isn't it? GJ. I think this is not GJ. No, let's search up GJ, bro. Actually, I don't want to. You know, I don't want to. Actually, I don't want to look at anything else. Now waiting for gold sales for a swing. Yeah. These sales can set up nicely. You know, but not yet. But these sales can set up nicely. Maybe 3 trades a week for me. Oh, that's really good, bro. That's really good. Wow. You have to be super disciplined to kind of like do something like that, you know, 2-3 trades a week. Wow, amazing, bro. You should be super proud of yourself. Because you gotta understand, like, people don't have that control over themselves. I didn't have that control personally, man, of just sticking to 1 trade a day or whatever, right? I didn't have that control. So if you have that control, bro, wow, amazing, man. That's kind of what makes you profitable. I swing and 1H is not for me. Okay. Nice, bro. Yeah, swing trading can work out very nicely. So like, do you hold positions over like 4H period, like, or is it hours you hold your positions for? Or is it days? How does it work when you swing? Because I think swings you can hold positions for days and even weeks, to be fair. For us, we like to be in and out, man, because if I ever have any positions running, I can't sleep. On my mind, it will just be trading. I'll just think about trading. 3 days hold up, 2 days hold up. Man, that requires some sort of power, man. I don't have that kind of, you know, tolerance. Yeah, it's going past the correction level again now, making this invalid if it starts to go past this correction level. It needs to respect this correction level and break the lows, forming lower lows and lower highs. But yeah, man, like for me, I can't really hold positions. It requires a lot of like, you kind of have to detach yourself, right? For me, I can't detach. I'll think about it all day, all night. If I was in a position, I can't go to sleep. That's why I like to just trade within my session and just not think about the markets anymore. Just go on about my day. Because I've traded like actively during London session, NY session, and Asian session. It was the worst time of my life. I'll be honest with you, bro. The worst time of my life. I was not eating food. Oh, man, just trading. Because I have that obsession with trading as well. It just was 10 times worse back then, I remember. So it's just not something I would ever put myself through, ever. Now it's like, this is where I've kind of like become like super disciplined, right? I just stick to this session. Gold moves in waves, stops, continues. During the stops is when scalpers enter. Yeah, exactly. And on the monthly, they have to kind of give you that pullback to the top side. So maybe they might just want to start driving the price up now for the rest of the day. Because, yeah, they could do. Also a very nasty sort of area that you're trading in. If you guys see this, right? Very nasty area. Is gold market manipulated? Yeah, 100%, man. 100%. But every market to a certain extent is manipulated, but this is where if you know the tricks that it plays, you can protect your capital. And we understand a lot of the manipulations they kind of like throw our ways, so we are prepared for everything. But yeah, 100%, it's probably one of the most manipulated markets, yeah, because it's such a volatile market, right? So yeah, Volatility brings manipulation, because manipulation brings liquidity, and there will be no volatility without liquidity, and there will be no liquidity without manipulation, because every retail trader will be a billionaire or a trillionaire, right? So think about it. Yeah, heavily manipulated, bro. So who manipulates the markets and what purpose? People who have the buying power and the selling power manipulate the markets. People with the buying and the selling powers. And for what purpose? For the purpose of grabbing liquidity. You gotta understand, right? If it's trillions of dollars being pumped into the markets, someone's making trillions and someone's losing trillions. You understand? That's how the business goes. That's the game we're in. If we make money today and you lose money today, we took money from you. If we lose money today, you make money today, you took money from us. That's how this game goes, and that's what brokers kind of like play based on those odds as well, that 90% of the retail traders over a certain amount of I think, where is it, 6 months, like 6 months down the line, like majority of the retail traders will lose their money. So that's just the name of the game. Exactly, over time. You're completely right, my brother. Of course there will be controls. Yeah, like at the end of the day, like, you know, trading, you have to accept the fact that markets will be manipulated, but this is where you could have like a lot of the things in places, right? So it means smart money concept works. I don't know, man. I don't know if smart money, everyone's trading smart money concepts, but not everyone's a smart money concept millionaire. I don't know, bro. I don't know. If everyone's trading smart money concepts, then I don't know, bro. I don't know. Because for us, we kind of just trade with the flow, what the markets give us, right? We don't have like smart money concepts. We have different scenarios, and these are high probability scenarios just based on gold, no other markets. These scenarios that we have just work on gold, and when they set up, we take it. When they don't, we don't take it. Certain levels are not allowed to be breached. You need to again. Yeah, certain levels are not allowed to be breached. There is an algo in play. Yeah, most of the trading is pretty much done with algos anyway. They trade it based off these levels. You have the $5 levels on gold. You have the major psychological levels. Thanks, bro. I understand. But yeah, like most of these algos, you gotta understand. Obviously, they have like a whole team of like. There's a team that does the risk assessment. There's a team that does the execution. There is a team that does the, the analysis. There is the team. There's different teams, right? But majority of the trading they do is done with algos, but the algos are managed, if that makes sense, right? They don't just obviously put the algos, put the code in, and then just let it do its thing. It's very much like managed, if that makes sense, right? There's always someone managing the algos as well. But it's very simple, right? If they trade the markets based off algos, because then they have, to a certain extent, a structure. If there is no structure, then it's quite tricky. I think this candle here is just turning into a nasty pullback candle, and next one's just going to most likely just keep on pumping at this point if they don't give you a rejection from here, because you do need that rejection setting up from this area here. If they don't, then it's too late to into the session, and most likely they're going to pump the price up for the rest of the session, because this is a pullback level for us now. If this level is not being respected, then most likely they want to come for the highs. So then you can get a rejection from up there. Otherwise, yeah, there's nothing else, to be fair. But yeah, man, like with trading, there's so many things you need to kind of understand. But once you do understand those concepts, it's just about experience, really. And as long as you're humble enough to accept that you will take losses, you will have those drawdowns, and if you have a loss limit in place and you're not going past it, you have a plan in place, because you've got sufficient amount of data that you've collected over X amount of time. You kind of just let the odds play out, really. That's all trading is about. But it's not gambling. It's a game of probabilities, right? When as a trader, we can analyze the markets and we can kind of like understand the possibilities and the probabilities, and kind of like use them to our advantage, right? But again, it has to be very systematic. Like you have to take emotions out of the game, because, you know, as I said, like probabilities could be on your side for like 2 seconds, 3 seconds, and if because you're too emotional, you haven't really taken advantage of the opportunity, now you've kind of like missed out on the actual move, and now you're kind of like running off to the price and trying to kind of like take another trade. So that's the thing. If you want to be the part of the 5%, then you need to take the emotions out of this game. Honestly, you do. And not everyone can be a successful trader. Bro, are you from Pakistan? Yes, originally I am from Pakistan. Yes, that's correct. How about yourself? Yeah, see, as I anticipated, it will start ranging. I am also amazing, my brother. Amazing, amazing, amazing. Are you based in Pakistan? I need to go Pakistan, man. I've not been to Pakistan for over 10 years now. I'll be honest with you, bro. So I need to. I've heard it's changed a lot. Like there's so much stuff going on there. Oh, so you live in Pakistan? Nice, bro. Nice, nice, nice. No, I haven't been to Pakistan for maybe over 10 years now, bro. I'll be honest with you. How's life in Pakistan, man? From north. Oh, you're from the north side. Nice, bro. Nice. What's that like? Pashtun sides. Oh, okay. I understand. Yeah, guys, don't have the 30-minute confirmation, so on the break of this, it's gonna start pumping up. So yeah, kind of gonna call it a session over here if they start pumping the price up past this area, because yeah, it's just one of those days now. They're gonna give you a pullback pump. Haven't broken below the lows. Maybe the next 15-minute can cause a fake out to the downside. First closing above, next one breaks the lows, but other than that, there is just nothing else there, to be fair. They'll just drive the price up at this point, most likely. Do a lot of people trade Forex in Pakistan as well, bro? The currency in Pakistan, the currency is really bad, man. Really bad. Compared to like, you know, our currency, pound, is so bad, bro. Like what's like £100 in Pakistani rupees? Let's check. £100 in Pakistani rupees. It's about this is about 35,000 Pakistani rupees, bro. Is this a lot of money in Pakistan, bro? I don't know if he's still there or if he left. Is this a lot of money in Pakistan or no? See, that's the thing. The currency is really bad, man. Pakistan's currency is really bad. It's really bad. DA is a billionaire in Pakistan. Yes, a lot. Oh, that's a lot of money. Damn, bro, that's crazy. See, that's the thing, you know, you guys need to sometimes really appreciate a lot of the times we got like some things which we really got to be grateful for. Sometimes like we spend more than £100 just on petrol every week, you know, like this is me being realistic. So we need to be really grateful, guys, for like the blessings that we have, honestly. Yes, of course. Damn, that's crazy, man. Okay, this is it. Most likely either pump or dump. Let's see what they do. If they cause a fake out, they need to break the lows. That's DA being DA. Not anymore, bro. Like, I don't even drive as much anymore, man. I'll be honest with you. Like, even to my office and back, taking a train, man. because it's just too stressful, bro, driving, especially like on the way back, because there's so much traffic, man. It's just stressful, bro. So I'm more like leaning towards like either the Uber side of it or like the public transport, TFL. But TFL is a bit tricky as well, man. It's a bit sticky. It's not too bad, the trains that I take, but I've also taken the trains towards like, you know, your central sites, like Central, man. You find the weirdest people in trains, bro. I swear, bro, you find the weirdest people. I'll be real with you. Last 15 minutes left. Let's see what they do. Yeah, look at that. Maybe either a fake out or a pump. We'll see what they do. We'll give it some more time to just breathe. And yeah, guys, make sure you are in the Discord. Drop a like on the stream as well. Really appreciate everyone. Yeah, at this point the session time is coming towards the end now. We've got the last 14 minutes left or so. We would not be taking any more trades since we cannot apply any, we can't give you any like, you know, risk management tips or anything like that. And I want to keep this very structured. So guys, I will be calling it a session here. Thank you guys again for tuning in. Make sure you follow us on Discord. Join our Discord, follow us on Insta. Appreciate everyone here. Let's see. Are they going to give us a break above here, or are they going to drop the price and cause a fake out? That's what I want to see. Really want to see what they do. If they pump the price up here, then there's no point of like staying here. Let's see what they do. Let's see. Hold on a second. They do drop the pump it up, then most likely they're going to take the price up to the structure highs at least. But until then, they could cause that potential fake out to the downside. Thanks. No worries. Make sure you guys have joined the Discord and turn the notifications on, guys, on Discord. If you have the notifications turned on, you will get the notifications right away as soon as we go live, as soon as we do the giveaways, you know, whatever you can imagine. We've got a lot of gems dropping. We will start doing free education soon as well. We've got so much coming up, honestly, so much. Oh, it is flipping bearish. The candle is flipping bearish. Crazy. Okay, team, gonna call it a session here. See you guys tomorrow.